Well, I'm Kayna Whitworth, and I am covering breaking news this morning. I am going through hundreds of pages that were just released to us regarding the Jerry Sandusky sex abuse scandal. I have a picture to show you of Jerry Sandusky at the Alamo Bowl, so take a look at that. Well, here's what I have learned this morning by going through this investigation. Sandusky brought a victim to the Alamo Bowl game with him in Texas and actually assaulted the victim at the team hotel. Now, I just put this information up on our Facebook page right here, asking the question because we want to hear from you. We want to know what you think about this. What should the team have done? We're getting a whole lot of information. There's a couple of other things that I want to mention to you really quickly. We've just learned that the Penn State Board of Trustees will be holding a press conference today at noon. Now, what's important about that is that the Board of Trustees at Penn State they knew about the investigation but had not seen the releasing. They saw it at the exact same time that we did, so they're just going to be making a reaction to this. So keep in mind that the FBI conducted over 430 interviews about this. They had 3.5 million pieces of electronic data to go through. So we're talking about emails, text messages, and they even set up a toll-free hotline and an email address for this. So they've been going over this for 8 months, and we'll be hearing from the Penn State Board of Trustees. I'm sure we'll learn a lot more, and it'll be interesting to see their reaction. We'll, of course, cover all of this for you right here at Tucson News Now. Paige?
This is KMLD News 13 Now. Live.
Good Thursday morning. I'm Mark Stein.
And I'm Kayna Whitworth, and we are tracking late-breaking news from overnight here after a 14-year-old boy got lost in the Santa Rita Mountains. He had to call 911. This all happened in the Greaterville Box Canyon area southeast of Tucson, which is an area that is known for human and drug smuggling.
We are right now tracking late-breaking news out of Ohio, where authorities have ordered evacuations because of this. A freight train derailment. It derailed and then burst into flames.
Yeah, it sure did. You could see the smoke from 10 miles away, they're saying, and it was some kind of toxic fumes, which is why they had to evacuate everyone. They even went so far as to set up a Red Cross shelter in the area. Now, we know there were 98 cars in the train, 11 of them derailed, and what we're told by firefighters on scene is that some people on the train actually ran from the crash and then were injured by the explosion. We know 2 people at least were injured. Again, this is a live local late-breaking story that will stay on throughout the morning. And now to the story of the morning. Health officials want you to be prepared for a big event a lot of people experience. They're talking about your wedding day. CDC put up a tongue-in-cheek blog post this week with a wedding season survival guide. The joke here is that planning for a wedding isn't very much different than planning for a disaster. So tips included keeping a kit that's stocked with safety pins and sedatives and being very supportive of your stressed out bride. And our director just recently got engaged and was saying absolutely the sedatives, maybe some double-sided tape also.
And some clothespins.
Yeah.
Interesting. Aaron.
Yeah, Joan, so we are live right here at the intersection of La Cañada and Rudisill, where, as you mentioned, a man was killed this morning while he was walking along the street. I'm going to sort of step out of the frame so that you can see the investigation behind me. You can see there's a lot of sheriff personnel on hand right now continuing this investigation. I walked down just a ways, and what you can see is one car kind of off to the side with some pretty serious front-end damage. There's a lot of scattered debris throughout the street as well where this gentleman was hit this morning. Also, they do have the man who was driving the car actually in custody. He's in the back of a sheriff's car right now. And what police are telling me is that they will be issuing a citation. They say he was headed eastbound on Rudisill and into the sun, so they think that the sun was kind of playing a factor there. They don't say that he was impaired in any way. They also are looking for ID. The gentleman who was out walking this morning had no ID on him, so they haven't been able to alert his family yet. So as soon as they learn more, they will, of course, let us know. Again, this investigation ongoing. They expect to be out here for about the next half an hour. As I mentioned, this man was killed walking along the street along Rudisill here this morning, so certainly an area of roadway that you will want to avoid. But we'll stay out here throughout the morning and bring you the very latest developments. I'm Kayna Whitworth, Fox 11, Tucson Now. Back to you.